Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is time for another Jasmy video. I do apologize. I said I was going to do this weekly. I did not factor in the obvious thing, which is like the birth of my daughter. And so I've missed 2 weeks here. But hey, I just want to give a Jasmy update and say, hey, I am planning on making a video every week. I am loading up on Jasmy and I'm using this bear market as an opportunity to load up with the expectations that I'm going to see amazing returns on this. I have a lot of confidence in that. But I do want to say, I got a lot of hate from my Jasmy February price prediction because of where I said Jasmy was going. I was short-term bearish on Jasmy, and it hasn't quite played out like that. It's just, in a sense, it has, but it's taken longer than I think than what I originally expected. But I made that video, got some pretty negative comments saying that I'm just creating FUD. I'm not. I'm just looking at the charts and just trying to make an unbiased analysis. And that's hard for me as someone who really likes Jasmy to do in the first place. But if you're hearing from these moon boys that Jasmy is going to $1 tomorrow, then you're going to be pretty upset watching my videos. And in that first video, I talked about how I was ready. I was waiting to get to this level here, this specific fib level. I believe that's a 236. I'm having a hard time seeing right now, so forgive me if that's not it. But this level, I just remember, I don't think we're going back to the bear market bottom. That's the big thing I want to say. I don't think we're going back here. I think that this is logically a fantastic place to load up. And so I talked about this level in that video right around 4 cents. And some of you got really upset with me and said, that I'm just trying to drive the price down so I could load up, but I'm already, whatever. I want the price to go higher. That's just reality. And so taking a holistic view at this, I'm seeing weakness in a few different regards. One, yesterday or 2 days ago from the day that I'm publishing this video, but yesterday from the day that I'm making this video, we saw a pretty red day. And if you remember, that was the day that Bitcoin, we had the CPI report come in at where the expectations were, which was a surprise for me. It came in at 6%. The market took that as a positive. Bitcoin pumped up to $26,000, but then came down, but then still closed the day green. But then Jasmy closed it pretty red, and that's in my mind, in my head, that's a warning sign that in comparison to Bitcoin, Jasmy did pretty poorly, and Ethereum did as well. A lot of altcoins did, but people are going risk off right now, and I am a little bit surprised by that because we're seeing signs that the Fed is going to loosen more aggressively, more quickly than what was originally imagined with the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. But I mean, you got to also remember that things are really shaky right now economically, that other smaller banks, that there's a run for their funds from people who are spooked by the Silicon Valley bank stuff. And so people are more so, when I see Bitcoin have a green day, but altcoins have more of a red day, I'm seeing that people are not willing to take on nearly as much risk as altcoins. I mean, what is more risky than an altcoin, as altcoins provide? Today is another red day, and we could still close above this fib level here, and this would probably be the point if we were to break through this level right here, about 4.5 cents, 45 1/100ths of a cent, if we break through that to the downside, I don't see any stopping getting us to 4 cents. Whatever the case, I really do believe that we're going to see Jasmy at 4 cents sometime soon. If that's the case, I am all in. I will load up pretty significantly and not try to even do a short term. That's my spot trading. Will I do some leverage trading and try to just get some short term gains? Sure. But spot, I'm buying and I'm holding that until 2024, 2025, most likely 2025. So that's a pretty long-term investment for altcoins. There's other things that support that. I mean, stochastic doesn't look good right now. We had a crossover in the measurements there. MACD MACD looks like it's those two are giving two different signals there. But given the fact that MACD has been kind of stagnant, I'm looking at stochastic and I'm like, yeah, this MACD stochastic is telling us, in my opinion, more of the story than MACD. I will take a look at the weekly chart real quick just to see if there's anything different here. And yeah, stochastic on the weekly looks just as bad. MACD, yeah, I don't see a reason why I would be bullish right now on Jasmy. But again, oh my goodness, you know. Am I hoping to see 4 cent Jasmy even though I have a fairly decent sized bag right now? I'm licking my lips. Please, can we get to 4 cents? And so if you're going to accuse me of anything, accuse me of causing FUD, I mean, my videos are getting a few hundred views. What kind of FUD am I causing? But I would be eager. I'm eager to get in at 4 cent Jasmy, and I think I will. I don't think we're going to go much lower than that. Maybe a wick on the daily or on the weekly, but not much lower. So that should be good news to you. You know, if you don't have extra money to put in right now, just drive for Uber for a few hours or something and buy Jasmy. I mean, I don't know what to say. I want it lower, but I also want it higher. I think there's a lot of time. Time is our friend right now. You're not going to see a new all-time high in 2023. You're not. And if anyone's telling you that, they're wrong. I have a great deal of confidence in that. So if you're not going to see that, let's take more time to communicate. You know, let's not communicate, to accumulate. Communicate. I want more time to accumulate Jasmy. That's just me. But anyway, that is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you're not too upset with me. And I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.